So we are back once again, and we are here trying to... What does it say? Make BB feel better by connecting up nearby facilities to increase chiral density. Let's take a look at our messages first. Aaron Hill, why Lochna opposed the UCA. I finally got the lowdown on why Lochna didn't want us to be part of the UCA. Can't say I understand it all, truth be told, but her concern that bringing everything and everyone into the fold might mean including some elements better left out, I get. If you take a step back, you can see how terrorism and war might only get worse once we're whole. Forging bonds between people means bringing them closer together, and to do that means putting all our cards on the table, including the ones that aren't so pretty. It's naive to expect things to be all smiles and sing-alongs just because we understand each other a little bit better, you know. Seems to me she was right to call bullshit on that. Lochna and Mama were joined by that special bond that twins have. That's how come Mama wanted to carry Lochna's child, a child that should have brought them closer together, but didn't. Instead, it served to sever the ties between them for good, and bound Mama to something else entirely. At least, that's what Lochna probably thought. Maybe even that her sister wanted the kid all for herself. She never knew about the accident, the real reason. Can't imagine how she must have felt thinking she'd been betrayed by the one person she trusted more than anyone. Not so hard to see how that'd color her opinions on the chiral network. That's all behind her now, though. She and Mama have reconciled their differences, and maybe her faith in the ties that bind can be restored. That's it for stuff to read. Let's go ahead and take on High Bounce Spring Delivery. This isn't just any old spring, this is a high bounce spring. I think we have everything we need. We came maybe a bit over prepared for the last mission. Turned out it was a lot closer to us than it seemed just by looking at the map. Yeah, we've seen Sam putting on that thing like 100 times by now. Okay, so we are trying to find a good way through here. Again, it's very frustrating that I can't just rotate the map. I can only tilt it. And I can zoom, yeah. So, just trying to get a good picture. We want to try to avoid massive elevation changes, generally speaking. There's some ladders that could help us get up here. Or we could just go kind of the long and the shallow gradual way. Up here. Through here. As always, the question will be whether... How viable... Well, this time I'm not going to make the mistake of turning around, parking the trike back at home, and then redoing everything on foot. That was just a... I was just scared of losing the trike, but on reflection, I don't need to do that anymore. So I'm just going to take it as far as I can. We're going to go... We're going to try going through here. It might be easier this way. Oh, and we have to remember we don't have a bridge. We don't have BB anymore. So I don't think it's going to be a huge issue. This looks like we might not be able to take the trike. Unless maybe we go here and kind of like here. I'm actually not sure how the trike handles in the snow, but I know one thing is for sure. We do not handle on foot in the snow. It's an incredible, incredible slog. Let's just do something like this. Little save. And let's be off. Nope. I'm just gonna carry everything. It's easier that way. Even though the trike can carry some stuff, we don't really need all that.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on. Safe travels.
There's just... I've complained about this probably constantly. Sound like a broken record at this point. But there's really...
Weapons restrictions.
For a game that's about preparation, there's really not... There's a lot of stuff that we can't have foreknowledge about unless we actually go there. Actually, I'm curious how the trike does on very steep inclines. Haven't really put it through its paces. I've probably stuck a bit to shallower terrain. Nice. Now when we are Sam driving through the snow, we are extremely slowed down. Not so when we're on a trike. It's as if the snow isn't there. So we still get a warning about BTs. I sure hope we have a good route. Let's just go slow. What's very unfortunate is that we discovered, well, I mean, it was like this the whole time. We discovered that BTs actually do move. And I apologize for the Odredeck spam, but this is the way the game wants me to play. It's not fun, but they took away BB, so what am I to do? You know what I could do is just floor it. Yeah, somebody sees us, but guess what? Just try and catch me. I hear you. The BTs are pretty slow. Okay. Uh-oh. We reached... This sucks. Excellent. At least we're here, right? I don't think we'll be coming back on the trike because these hills are precarious. Oh yes, we're taking damage too.
Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected.
Well, if they wanted me to really wish I had BB and to value having BB, they succeeded. They let me just drive through there. They didn't make it too challenging, so Have to give them some credit.
Delivering cargo.
Oh, you made it. Handled with care, I see. I hear you're the one to talk to about the chiral network. Is it true that a contractor let me access your schematics and so forth? I want to share my research with everyone. Let them read it. Let them learn from it, like I learned from their work. Make me a part of the UCA. Very good, very good. Guess we're in this together now, Sam. I'd love to show you around the place, but it's a terrible mess.
Thanks, Sam. BB-28 appears to be on the road to recovery. Its affinity with the other side is growing stronger, as we hoped. The convulsions and spasms have ceased as well. I know it's tough out there without a BB, but you've got to keep on fighting the good fight. Just like the kid is. Just like BB-28 is.
Sam, we've received an order from a new client. Check the terminal in Mountain Knot City for the details, and do it soon. Sounds like someone is in need of medicine.
Good work. New order available.
How
Please
are we
access
going to
delivery
get
terminal
back?
for further information.
It's raining / snowing. We have no BB. There's a generator. I don't exactly like our chances of trying to drive our way back up that slope. If we still want to take the trike, which probably is helpful, we probably need to go a different route that gets us out of this kind of valley. Or we give up and we go back on foot. I'm curious if we could get up this way. Stop at the generator. Go here. And then, like, cut our way through here. And down to here. Only one way to find out. I guess there's not much point in saving, is there? Because the game auto saves when you die, basically. So if you're a stingy person like me who wants to maximize all of their resources and minimize resource loss, well, that's just not going to happen. If you die, it's more like a Souls game.
Okay.
But they're not so punishing as Souls-like in terms of what resources you you lose or progress you lose. You can definitely get all of your stuff back. And oftentimes, it's fairly close. Okay. I have an inclination to just rush forward as fast as possible, because the alternative is trying to slowly pick my way through BT territory. Ooh, okay, so if we get that close, things will not go well for us. Run, run, run. Wow, we were going pretty fast there. Just smashing X, and hey, look at that. What happens? Can we... Do we see anyone or anything? Maybe the functionality of the Odra deck, which lets us see BTs when we scan, doesn't actually work. Try to maintain whatever height we can get. This is so stupid. This isn't fun. Like, driving the trike is extremely annoying. The walking feels pretty good in this game, but I'm very disincentivized from walking because it's slower, especially in the snow. So it's like, what do you guys want me to do? Driving on the rocks is just so unpleasant. But it's the most efficient way through from what I have. Because I don't think we have anything that lets Sam walk quickly through the snow. We saw some mules, or not mules, but some other porters that had some walking sticks, but I have no idea how we would get those. And the time I spend flailing around trying to explore the game to see how we would get those walking sticks, I could spend actually making progress on the story. So, well, we managed to make it back with the trike. It all worked out in the end, as annoying as it was. Yeah, that's how physics works. The amount of torque this thing has is just crazy.
Beginning scan.
But hey, that's EVs for you, right?
Safe contaminating suit. Keep on keeping on. Keep on keeping on. Sam Porter Bridges.
So we are kind of a mess. We took some damage. How are we doing on blood? Pretty good. Oh, our power skeleton has seen better days. So we're gonna have to swap that out. I noticed that we got... that away. We have some new skeleton.
Oh, that's the roboticist's custom-made active skeleton, isn't it? Should be a big help on mountain trails or any lousy road, come to think of it.
That's pretty cool. What types of skeletons do we have? Speed skeleton feels like a trap because a lot of the time you're just... I guess we could use speed skeleton instead of the trike. I can't scroll that message, by the way. Will this help us go through the snow? I don't know. That's actually not that interesting. I think I'm going to stick to the power skeleton. Yeah. So first we recycle. While we're at it, let's tediously go through every item we have and see how damaged it is, because there's no way to see the damage at a glance. Okay. We just have to remember that a message has popped up telling us that something is damaged. So we're just going to build the normal power skeleton because that has served us pretty well. And it is really the case that the different versions are just side grades, I guess. And I was really not able to see that BT no matter how many odor deck scans I was doing, so I guess we just can't see them at all. I was thinking this would be a lot easier, but no. Might as well take a rest while we're here if we have an icon, notification icon.
Sam, got a favor to ask. If you could bring some cargo back to Capital Knot City from the distribution center out west, it'd be great. Earn a good eval and you might even get more than your usual reward. What do you say? Feel like challenging yourself?
Can't say that I do feel like challenging myself when I have no BB. Do we really gotta drink the porter ourselves every time? Yes. Yes, we do. It's part of our porter ritual. Mail. The roboticist. Making use of that all-terrain skeleton? Sam, have you been using your all-terrain skeleton? Pretty amazing, I know. But would you believe that some porters don't like them? Apparently the design's too functional or something. I mean, have they ever actually tried to use one? If they had, I know they'd change their tune. They'd be raving about how it lets you power through snowdrifts and over rocky terrain, and about how the boost mode lets you charge up slopes and across rivers without draining any endurance. I suppose one legitimate criticism is that it doesn't actually help you carry any more cargo, but that shouldn't come as a surprise, since the focus this time was on balance and stability. I'm sure we can address that particular concern with future models. I'll stop moaning about the moaners now, so long as you remember to use your skeleton whenever you've got to traverse some tricky terrain, okay? Not that I've got to ask. I know you will, Sam. You're not like those other guys. Well, for once, the message did tell us a little bit more. Did tell us something actually useful, which is exactly what I was wondering. And I'm now wondering, why didn't they just put that in the description for the item when you mouse over it? Not mouse, but like when you cursor over it. See, because now I actually want to try that skeleton. Because I didn't know it would help so much with snowdrifts. So let's try it. I mean, sure. Why don't we just try everything at least once? But at some point, there's just so much stuff in the game that I don't know if I really want to be doing that. We'll go ahead and... Oh, I want this in the private locker. Okay, we will give the all-terrain skeleton a try. All the description says was that it helps us stay upright. But then we get this email from the roboticist that tells us, oh, actually, it also helps you with, like, snow and stuff. Awesome. Well, I've got another delivery. Antibiotic.
Order assigned.
Hopefully this is the last one. And then we get BB again. This doesn't look like a fun route. That rain is not going anywhere. Which means it's potentially BT's the whole way there. Unless we somehow skirt the snow. Well, 2 past instances we've managed to just power through on the trike, right? So why not just keep trying that? I think we will be climbing once we get to the base of this hill. So let's try this. Nope. Clear the markers first, because it doesn't do that for us. Can you please show me what I'm drawing? Look, the line is barely visible. It doesn't scale up with distance, so... Go through here. And... it doesn't look that far. Quite steep, though. We'll probably have to dismount here. Well, that's right, and I don't even need to... Wait, I just remembered. I was complaining about how the game respawns you, but that was before I realized that you could reload other saves. It doesn't overwrite saves. So I guess if we do mess up, we can make a save, and if we do mess up, we can just reload it even after it respawns us. I was just so shocked when I first thought that we didn't have the ability to pick which saves we wanted to load. I was just so shocked that I mistakenly treated that as a fact, and it's been hard to shake that.
Weapons restricted.
Got some climbing to do.
Yes, you do. And beyond that, looks like we've got some BTs to fly by, if we can help it. There's the BTs. It's our friend. And look, odor deck scan. Do you see anything? I don't see anything. Nothing to do but blindly charge forward as the camera pulls in on us for absolutely no reason. We dared to get too close to a BT. So what we have to do... Smash X as quickly as we can. No, 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 no. Oh, wow. I had no idea that we could actually drive out of there. That was one of those things where it was a mistake. I only got back on it because I was mashing X. But we actually learned something from it. So we can just shake off all of the chiral bodies and then just drive off like nothing happened. If I seem a little bit out of sorts this episode, it's because I must admit, I am a little out of sorts. Caffeine, hell of a drug. Wow, that all-terrain suit's really helping us, huh? So much that I've decided to try having less of it, and, well, it takes a bit of getting used to. Let's see if we can find a way up that doesn't require climbing over rocks. Possibly we can go here. I probably complained earlier. I think I complained not like 10 minutes ago about the game not automatically clearing markers after we've gotten to them, and then I just realized why that's a good thing. It's so we could retrace our steps. But then I went and actually manually cleared it. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with the trike for now, I think. No, I mean, we saw a route up that looked fairly promising. Might as well give it a try. I think we are out of the weather for now. I am going to conserve battery best I can. Seem to have a lot less patience for one thing, as I've been not getting my regular caffeine fix.
Yeah, right.
But enough about me. We have a delivery to make. And now that the game has shown us, hey, well, you don't even need a BT. You don't even need a BB. You don't even need to fight the BTs. Just get on your trike and drive through as fast as you can.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
And it'll be fine.
Express ID verified.
So doesn't that mean the game is basically teaching us to just bypass all of its various mechanics for this one strategy?
Thank you. I gave her the medicine. She says she's feeling better already. But I'm not kidding myself. Even if they did work that fast, the doctor said she needs a lot more than antibiotics. She's carrying our child. I want her looked at as soon as possible. Please, I need you to go to the doctor for me. He's got some kind of machine. Thinks it might help. I couldn't make out the details. Damn connection kept dropping out. But someone needs to go and fetch it. Take anything you need from that shelf. Hell, just take all of it.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
There's a shelf with stuff on it. Not sure what he's talking about. I was only half paying attention.
Sam, the order's been posted. Take a look at the delivery terminal.
An order here. Okay, well, looks like we'll be making... We already made the trip out here, right? But this has us going back to where we came from, and then back here again within 60 minutes with no BB. Well, we made it out here once on the bike, right? So why can't we just do it again? Just sprinting past the BTs, using all of our same strategies that we've already, that somewhat work. And that's probably what we'll do next time. So until then, goodbye to Sam Porter Bridges.